Hey everyone, it's Adoption Center Monday here at the Thomas J. O'Connor Animal Control and Adoption Center, where I come and do a walkthrough and we take a look at some of the animals who are looking for homes this week. They just had a big adoption event this past weekend, but there are definitely still animals in here looking for homes. They're open today and tomorrow from 12 to 3:30. They're closed on Wednesday and then open again Thursday and Friday at those same hours. And they are open on the weekends, but by appointment only. So if you see an animal that you're interested in, give them a call and see if you can schedule an appointment for the weekend. Hopefully your animal that you're looking for will still be here, but they tend to go quickly. Hopefully they do. We love when they go fast. So let's go inside and take a look. All right, we are starting off with Raisin, who is a female black poodle toy mix, about 5 years old. There she is coming to say hello. She's a little nervous with me standing here, and she's, a little nervous being in the shelter, so she's being a bit vocal. But she would actually make a good first dog with somebody. So if you don't have a ton of dog experience, this little girl might be good for you. However, we do think she should be the only pet in the house. You can go for walks without much of an issue, but she does growl and bark if dogs are a little too close. So we think she'd do best in a home with just her. 10-year-old children or older, maybe some dog savvy kids, but we think that she would do okay in a house with some children. And she's going to be a bit of a couch potato, but also a good walking buddy. And she's also going to need some grooming due to her coat type and texture. So make sure that you have a groomer in mind for Raisin. If you want to meet her, you can head down to TJO. Peter, our senior, was in foster care for a bit, but he is back at TJO right now. This is him. He is one of my favorites, actually, and we would really love to get him adopted. He came into TJO in the winter time, so he's been in our system for way too long, and he's 8 years old, so this beautiful senior needs a home. Now, he could actually be a great first dog. You don't need a ton of dog experience. With his age, he is going to need to go out, multiple times a day. As they get older, their bladder, can't hold as long, so just keep that in mind if you are someone who works. You want to make sure that you can get home and take him out. The only pet in the house, that's a big one with him. So he is going to need to be the only one. We're thinking maybe some teenagers or older in the house for him, maybe no super young kids. He's a good yoga buddy, so he's going to do well on walks, and he does like being active. But of course, because of his age, he's not, puppy kind of active. And he will need a good relationship with a vet given his age too. But this beautiful senior needs a home, so please come down and meet Peter. This is Bertha. Look at this sweet girl sleeping with her stuffy. Bertha is about 7 years old, another senior. She is a spayed black and gray bulldog pug mix. Now, she managed to not get adopted this weekend, even with the adoption event. So we are hoping to find Bertha a home. So we are looking for a very experienced dog owner. She's got a very, very high sensitivity to heat, and she does have some breathing issues. So someone who knows what they're doing with this kind of pup is best. So we are really looking for that perfect adopter here. Dog savvy kids or adults only, case by case as far as other dogs. She's not real interested in them, so she might be okay with another dog in the house. It's kind of like her. And of course, she's going to need some above average veterinary care just because of her breathing issues. But honestly, as long as you understand her and know what she needs, she should be great and good to go. So this sweet little girl needs a home, folks. Come meet Bertha. And our third senior here at TJO, who I just startled. This is Max. Hi, Max. I'm sorry I startled you. Max is a neutered black and white Labrador Retriever mix, about 9 years young. So we need to find Max a home. We do not like seniors being stuck at the shelter here. So Max hasn't really seemed to enjoy the company of other dogs, so we think he's going to do best as being the only pet in the house. Some owner experience is expected. He had some allergy issues, but he seems to be doing really well right now. His skin wasn't doing so well earlier. So we want to make sure that you have a good relationship with a vet, or that you set him up with a good relationship with a vet. He's going to be a good walking buddy, and it looks like he's not really a resource guarder, so some older kids in the house seems to be fine. So come down and meet Max. Again, we want to get him adopted. He is here at TJO. Minty is another senior pup, 9 years old, a spayed black Shih Tzu mix. Came in with some issues, a few masses, some skin issues, so we've been tending to those. You'll definitely need to have a good relationship with a veterinarian, so you're going to want to set Minty up with that vet pretty soon. She's comfortable around other dogs, but way more interested in the people, so she could be the only dog in the house, or she might do okay with some maybe quieter dogs. Kids is going to be a case by case, and activity level, she's actually going to be a pretty good walking buddy. So read more about Minty online. You can call the folks here at TJO for more information, or you can come down and meet her. And here's little Minty. Oh, sweet thing. Minty, which we just heard about. She's hanging out in one of the offices. Oh, I'm sorry, sweet girl. Again, this is our senior who's looking for an adopter, so come down and meet Minty. All right, Harold is still here at TJO. He's about 2 years, 1 month old, neutered orange and white domestic short hair. He is the nicest, cutest dude you'll ever meet, according to the staff here. He must be the only pet in his home, though. He doesn't like to share his space or his toys with other kitties. So he needs to be the only one. Older kids and up should be okay for him. He's a pretty easy kitty cat to love and care for. So if you've never had a cat before, Harold could actually be perfect for you. So come down and meet him today. Beautiful Marzipan is also still here looking for a family. He's about 2 years old. He's neutered domestic black short hair. He's very sweet. He's a larger boy. We think he'll be okay by himself or with a kitty or puppy friend. Some past kitty experience is preferred for him, and he's best suited in a house for teens and older. So come meet Marzipan. Well, this sweet boy is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice has been through some stuff. He was actually found by a Good Samaritan and had been trapped for more than 2 weeks. So the fact that he's here and he's, thriving is pretty impressive. So he is looking for a family. He's about 1 year, 2 months old, neutered black domestic short hair. Looking for an adopter who understands that relationships with cats are built on trust and patience. So maybe someone who's had some kitty cat experience before would be good for him. He's full of personality, knows what he likes. So we think he'll be okay with other cats, and again, have some experience with opinionated kitties, and he's best suited for an adult-only home. So come meet Beetlejuice. This is Cupid. Cupid is a brown tabby domestic, about 3 years old. He's a happy boy. He was under a 4-month rabies quarantine and has completed his stay here. So now he is ready to go. He is kind of quiet and does not enjoy the energy of young kitty cats. So maybe an older cat with him, or even being the only cat in the house would be good. As an adopter, we want you to have some experience with spirit kitty types. Cupid's best suited for a quiet, adult-only home. And he's definitely kind of a couch potato and loves his sun puddles. So if you think that Cupid is the one for you, you can go check out his bio at tjoconnoradoptioncenter.com. Ralph and Raina are a bonded pair and looking to be adopted together. This is Raina, the one who's stretching, and Ralph is the beautiful orange kitty. Let's see, Ralph is about 1 year, 1 month old, and Raina is actually about the same age. Neither one have lived with other pets before, so we think maybe just the two of them. They might be okay with a newer cat guardian, so if you've never had kitty cats before, these two are pretty easygoing. They're best suited for an adult-only home. They're very relaxed, but they should become more playful once they are all settled in. So if you want to come down and meet these two, you can just stop by TJO. New to the adoption floor is Kermit. Oh my goodness, this beautiful kitty cat. This is the last kitty cat here on the list. A male gray tabby and white domestic short hair, and we're not quite sure about the age. It looks like he's going to do fine with other kitty cats. He's very kind-hearted, he's very affectionate, and he's gorgeous. Look at that face, oh my goodness. He's very chill, loves to be around his people, best suited for an adult-only home. Some kitty cat experience is expected for an adopter, and like I said, he would do great with other kitty cats in the house too, so come meet beautiful Kermit. And our buddy Opal is still here, this beautiful parakeet, blue and white female. Opal is looking for a home. So check out this gorgeous cage too, my goodness. But if you are looking for a birdie, this beautiful parakeet could be yours. Come meet her today.